Hi everyone. I want to talk on documents needed at US airport. If you are arriving US for the first time or if you are a student, this video is for you. So you should make sure you are eligible to enter into the US. And I want you to know that at the point of entry, you will meet CBP officials, Customs and Border Protection officials. So then make sure your passport is valid. Make sure you have your F1 or M1 or J1 visa. These visas are for students. Also, make sure you have your Form I-20 or you have your DS 2019. These are for people who apply for J1 visa because they may ask you for these documents. Also, I want you to know that if you are going for a conference or somebody invited you, just you apply for tourist visa, you have a tourist visa. If you are going for a conference, actually you have to have the conference letter. Then if somebody invited you, you have to have the IV, invitation letter. And also I want you to know that as a student, you should have your acceptance letter. So have these documents in case they ask you of any of these documents. Also, I want you to know that you should have evidence of accommodation. If you are going to live in the hostel, there should be evidence for that. If you are going to stay in a hotel, you should have hotel reservation. And I want you to know that you should have evidence of financial resources. That's financial guarantee. You should have your bank statement. And for students, those that are using the F1, M1 or J1 visas, please, you should have a receipt of your service fee. That is I-901 fee. These are for students. You must have the receipt. Print it out. Print the receipt out and have it with you. Also, I want you to know that as a traveler to US, you should have your customs declaration form. The airport attendant, the flight attendants will issue this thing to you while you are in flight. Or at that point of entry, the Customs and Border Protection officers will issue this form to you. Please calm down and fill this form very well. Better you fill in capital letters. Don't make mistakes. And I want you to be sincere while filling this form. Declare all the things you are bringing into the US. All the things that contains, all the things that are in your bag, declare those things. Because they may ask you to show your bag or your luggages for verification. And after filling this form, the CBP officers, they will stamp this form. And at the end of the day, you should, pass over this form at the exit point when you have collected your bag or your luggages. And also, I want you to know that your medical examination result should be valid the day you are entering the US. And you should check about MPOS. information. You should check about import information. Just try to update yourself with the current arrival information if you are going to US. And also I want you to know that your admission into US is not by the visa you have. That visa will only allow you to the point of entry. So your admission into the US is at the discretion of Customs and Border Protection officers. You should be mindful of this. And I want you to know that at that point of entry, they will issue admission stamp to you, or they will issue a paper form I-94 to you. They will attach it to your passport. So they can admit you electronically, or they will give you this I-94 form. Somebody entered into the country, no I-94 form, no stamp. So a lawyer was consulted, and later they found out that he was admitted electronically. So this thing I've just said now, this I-94 form, or they, admitted you electronically, is your record, is your entry record, is the record of your arrival and your departure from US. So it contains your record. But also, I want you to know that as a student, if you have more than 30 days to the start of your school date, you will not be allowed into the US. If your starting date is more than 30 days, they will not allow you into the country. Importantly, if you are traveling to Massachusetts, that is the New England region. If you are going to Massachusetts, be careful of mosquito bites. I want you to research on this, because as at last week, while I was making research, there was no vaccination on the ground. So try to research about this before you leave for US. Mostly if you are going to this place I've just mentioned now, Massachusetts. So I want you to prepare yourself. You're supposed to know where you are going to. Supposed to know the reason you are going to the US. Supposed to know your location, where you'll be staying, or where your school is located, and all that. Lastly, all your documents, put your documents handy in a file or in a cabin luggage, so that you can easily, access your documents. Also, have your hard copies and your soft copies available. I want you to like this video, want you to share, want you to comment. Thanks.